Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Saturday, August 3rd, 2024. Wow, what a day it was yesterday. And of course, we started off out of the gate at much higher numbers in gold and silver, but we ended at minus $3 at 2,444 for gold and up 9 cents to 28.56 for silver. And what happened? Well, it was the stock market sell-off. It was brutal. People getting killed in the market, especially over on the NASDAQ. But let's get back to silver and gold because that's how we roll. Okay, gold-silver ratio. Oh my gosh, here we are still at 85.5. Way too high. Needs to come down. We just need a little bit of a normalized environment here to watch metal shine. What should have been constructive and was for part of the day is a plummeting 10-year Treasury. Of course, weakness in the economy, extreme weakness in the job market. Intel putting up, having a sell-off it hasn't seen in 40, 50 years in terms of a decline, layoffs, etc. Everybody is pretty much getting used to the idea that the economy is slowing and the Fed will cut rates. And here we are at let's call it 3.8. I actually didn't think we'd bust through 4, but the news has been very weak, both in earnings, tech results, and jobs. People losing the good jobs, and it's hard to even get a job in fast food these days, so I'm not sure where you'll find your next job if you just got your pink slip. But 3.8 on the 10-year, and the US dollar plummeting as well. Get back to a 3-month view. 103.22. Let's take a long view on the dollar and see if we're going back to 100. Looks like we're going back to 101. That trend is in, and the dollar is not king for today. Okay, copper prices. Well, with the economy slowing and whatnot, industrial metals ought to be headed lower, and copper certainly has hit a low recently, pretty close to $4. But I think the move was before the sell-off yesterday. I think people in the commodity space know that the world economy is slowing, and that's why commodities have been declining. We had a bit of an up move in copper yesterday, but then it got beat back, but still ended the day plus 2 cents. And as silver ended the day up as well on a pretty catastrophic day. So I think commodities are trying to bottom in here. And that's it. I had a question about nickel the other day, what the metal content of a modern nickel is, and the melt value of a modern nickel is 6 cents. Okay, it has been as high as 10 cents, but nickel has been getting beaten back as well. Nickel, copper, steel, etc. Wood. I don't think I have wood here on this chart, but commodities definitely have taken a hit. If you were going to get into commodities, you may want to watch them here for the next month or two before the super cycle recommences. All right, moving on to the pre-markets. Well, we scared the hell out of everybody, didn't we? We got the fear index at 27. I don't even know what this lower quintile here is. Extreme fear, perhaps, but bordering on extreme fear. And so it should be. The markets, it starts slow and then it picks up steam. Dow was down as much as about 1,000 and recuperated and then sold off again, ending at 759 down. S&P down 122, 2.25% on the S&P, drugged down by the NASDAQ, which was down 2.68%, down to 18,513. And NVIDIA, down 5%. Remember I told you a couple days ago, watch out for NVIDIA. And Intel, here we are, down 24% on Intel. And I guess they're not participating in the AI craze. Wow, what a sell off in the market yesterday, and no recovery really at the end of the day. Clearly, plunge protection team did not come back in. Now, some people are saying that the sell off in the markets will inspire the Fed to act more quickly. Others are saying, quite correctly, I think, that higher unemployment really pushes their dual mandate, the second part of their dual mandate, into focus. And you could really see a rate cut anywhere in here. You could see it Monday morning. Or they could wait till September. Perhaps they're trying to take the top off the market. I don't really know where this is going to bounce, but we are in a downtrend here, I think, in the stock market until the Fed intervenes. Of course, when the Fed intervenes, that will bring rates down further, most likely. That will bring the dollar down further, most likely. And it's like we're getting ready to set up for a very, very good position for metals. So don't give up, guys. Don't give up. I know we didn't make it over 29 for long, but Friday was a bit of an anomaly. You have to give me that. Okay, we are updated this morning, and in the 1/10 gold category, 274.86 at bullion exchanges. 1/10 maple is 271.96 at Liberty. We've got the 1/10 Britannia good price at Liberty, 262.36. And we've got the 1/10 Philharmonic at Liberty, 265.20. Best prices anywhere on the internet. Best quarter ounce Britannia is at Liberty, 653.47. All right. Random gold deal. Well, you're going to get 644. You can get any one of these nice coins here from SD Bullion. Not a bad way to buy quarter ounce gold. I doubt you'll ever get the Eagle, though. Half ounce Eagle. How much is a half ounce Eagle? Still cheaper in the slab here at 1,297 over at Liberty Coin. How about the 1/2 Maple Bullion Exchanges? 1,262. And the 1 ounce gold Eagle, 2,512.09. But if you're subscribed to the website, bestsilvergolddeals.com, you saw my alert this morning for the Eagle, the gold, and silver over at Costco. So go ahead and snap that up. You will beat this price with a stick if you are doing the Costco deals. And get over to the website and subscribe if you want that. If you're not getting the alerts, check your junk folder. Okay, it's all totally free, but that's the way to buy cheap gold this morning. The Buffalo is not up, but if I were buying from Costco, they don't seem to understand the different price tiers for different types of gold, with which the bars at the bottom, the maple next, the gold eagle next, and the buffalo at the very top of the pricing pyramid. I would wait for the buffalo if you only have one coin to buy. Wait for the buffalo to come out because you're going to want the buffalo over the eagle, in my opinion. But if you're just buying straight up, bullion exchanges 2005.43. Okay, and in the 1 ounce maple category, great price, 2004.53. Probably cheaper on Costco, but if you don't want to do that, bullion.com, 2004.53 for a 1 ounce gold maple. There's a discount code on my website as well. Get $10 off. 1 ounce gold Britannia is going for 2004.89. 1 ounce Krugerrand, okay, the cheapest of the cheap gold. No, it actually doesn't beat that maple, does it? 2004.64 over at Bullion Exchanges. But what was that maple again? 2004.53. That's a great price at bullion.com. Doesn't even beat the Krugerrand. I've noted here that the Krugs are cheaper on eBay after your credit card rebate. The other coin that is cheaper on eBay is the 1 ounce gold Eagle if you're not buying on Costco. And the other coin that is cheaper, well, we'll get there, but sometimes I lose track of the prices. I'm going through so many. Okay, we've got a 1 ounce gold Libertad, but we've added a half ounce gold Libertad. Pretty good price here over at Liberty, 1,319. That's 26.40 melt for a BU random date Libertad. That's a pretty good deal over there if you like Libertads. They're collector gold. The 100 Corona, if you're looking for foreign gold on the cheap and you don't like the Krugerrand, you can pick up this 100 Corona over at bullion.com. Bullion.com throwing up some deals lately. 2,434 for the 100 Corona. Okay, I think that's a little less than an ounce of gold. Yeah, just a hair less, 0.9802. Keep that in mind when you buy that. All right, there's the discount code. 20 francs here are 471 at AppMex, but much, much cheaper on eBay this morning when we get there. I still like the 1/10 gold polar bear at 265.41. Very cute coin in a nice holder. And we'll skip the spot deals. I presume you guys aren't brand new and can't get those. Golden Assay, best price at Monument Metals, 2,494, maker of their choice. Platinum Eagles getting cheaper. I thought platinum was going to hit 1,000 just yesterday, and it didn't. It fell back, so you can get the Platinum Eagle at 1,099. That might be cheaper on eBay as well. I'll skip the platinum coins and bars. One Silver Eagle at spot at Bullion Exchanges. Remainder of the tube over at Bold, 33.10 for 1 through 19, 32.93 for 20 up to 99, and up at Costco this morning at 32.50 before the 4% rebate. Okay, if you ain't doing that, then you don't want Eagles. I'm just saying. Wow. And we'll look for deals on eBay as well, but you're going to get Eagles in the 32.50 minus 4% is going to get you in the 31s, I think, for Eagles. Very good. Production is happening at the U.S. Mint. They are posting their production. Tending to post it all at once or in a couple of tiers here usually, but they're making silver and gold again. Okay, we've got the green light on. I'm not going to give up here. I think we are ready for the next move, but if we have another 1,000-point down day, eventually they'll drag gold and silver down with them, but I think it's more likely we have a little recovery in the market, and gold and silver make it their move before we get the major sell-off, which I think is still coming, and I think will take the markets down by 20-30%. But that's just my prediction. Okay, copper prices, well, they ain't surging anymore. Look at that. Gosh. We are below 413 where we were when I told you about copper. Then it went well over 5, and now we are right about 410 again. Wow. We got one maple at spot at Bullion Exchanges. Remainder of the tube for brand spanking new maples, 31.62 at Bullion Exchanges. But if you want to roll the dice on an older maple, look at that, 30.70. 30.70 on prior year maples, and they could be toned and spotted. We just don't know. If you know, let us know. I like to get the feedback. We got one rue at spot at Bullion Exchanges. Remainder of the tube still at Bullion Exchanges, 31.28. I was saying these spot, but a lot of people say they're okay these days. All right, cheap price, Perth Mint product. Britannias, how cheap are the Britannias? 30.76 over at Hero. When those come up at Costco, I have to wonder what their price is going to be on those. This is the cheapest sovereign coin you'll find at 30.73. It is the Noah's Ark coin over at Bullion Express, but I do not know what quality you will get when you buy that. All right, here are the Eagles, still up at 32.50. And yes, they are 32.50 for Eagles, guys. Let's see, and I believe it was the Gold Eagle that was up this morning, 25.09. They tacked $9 on, but that'd be about 24.10 after credit card rebates, which is that's under spot. That's under gold spot. If you haven't bought that yet, save up for it. Okay, we've got junk at Bullion Express, 21.74 times face. We have got walkers, which may or may not be cleaned, at 21.52 times face. Nice looking walkers. And down on eBay, we beat the hell out of that price actually this morning. We'll have to check that, but junk is cheapest on eBay this morning. Here's a good price on this 5-ounce Sunshine Mint Bar, $151, and buy as many as you want. Very nice, about 30 bucks an ounce. What is that? 30 and change an ounce for sunshine bars. 5 ounce is a great size bar as well. Well, I won't even hit all the other ones. I don't think we can compete with that. 306 for a Unity bar over at Hero. These Freedom rounds are going to be about 30 bucks. Good price on these Freedom rounds. Very nice. Very nice at SD Bullion. And how about the Buffaloes? Let's see. Kazoo 3111, not too high. I'm sorry. What was that? Monument Metals? That was Monument Metals. No, that's too high. Next price is over at Kazoo. 30 point. Go away. 30.13. That's more like it for Buffaloes this morning. I don't know. Let's see what the Golden State Mint is throwing up. 31.89. No. Kazoo would be the place. Or eBay. You can get them at spot on eBay after credit card rebates. Let's check out the 1 ounce bars. 306.72. I would get the Inglehards if I was going to get random bars. They're down further in the website. Okay, I'm going to skip the libs this morning and go to the Eagles. Cheapest Eagle is 33.50 an ounce, and then about 3% off if you have the PayPal credit card or the American Express credit card or a 3% rebate credit card of your own. You can get these for about $32.50, but you're not going to beat Costco this morning. In the maple category, okay, but I think we can do well with maples here. 766 for random maples. Got to do the math on that. 766 divided by 25 times 0.9. That's 30.64 times 0.97. And there you go, 29.72 for maples out the door if you have a good credit card from BGASC. That's a pretty good seller. Oh man, getting hungry. I'm smelling the Jimmy Dean this morning. I put peppers and onions from the garden in with my Jimmy Dean, and I'm getting ready to eat it. Hey, I got a video up on my purchase of the Corolla Cross the other day. And go ahead and take a look at that if you're interested in car videos. Great price here, $766 from BGASC on silver maples, and they will be random year. Pardon me. And I do want to show you something quickly here in just a minute. Okay, and what do they say about these? What do they say? They're random. Business strike. Here's where we're going to get the good stuff. These coins are uncirculated, but can have toning, milk spots, or slight contact marks. I wouldn't worry about the contact marks. And the toning, okay, you could clean that up with a dip in baking soda and aluminum foil. The milk spots are just going to ruin the coins. So, hopefully you don't get a spotty tube, but you just can't beat that price. That is a great price this morning. Okay, and I won't even do the other ones, but they're going to be cheap as well. Krugerrand, $7.92. Those maples are the best price, though. Here's the junk deal, and there it is, man, $2.10. Okay, the deal with this is it's $2.10 plus 6 shipping. That's $2.16. That's 21.6. But if you buy multiples, the shipping goes down to $2 for each additional unit. I checked this out carefully. So you're going to be about 50 cents less than the Bullion Express deal. Still a little over spot, but this is where I'd buy my junk this morning. If you're buying. If you're not, then just watch. Okay, the Carson City Morgans. Let's find a nice Carson City Morgan. Let's see. I do like the NGC slabs, but I actually stack the PCGS slabs myself because I think they're rated a little more highly. That's a perfect Morgan, MS63. What you can do with some of these, not too bad. It's got some contact marks on the face, but otherwise blast white on that Morgan, which is what I like. Some people like the toned Morgans. What you can do with all these slabbed Morgans, anything that's buy it now, put everything in your cart that you like. Don't load your cart with too much, but put everything you like in your cart that you like and wait for the seller to send you a deal, okay? Happens all the time. They may want to move it for whatever reason, cash flow, etc. So whatever you like, throw it in your cart and see if they will throw you a good offer. Okay, guys, and the peace dollars are ultra cheap here. Don't buy that crap at the US Mint. Buy the real deal for 50, 60 bucks in MS64 BU format, or buy the tubes of BU peace dollars. They're about 28 bucks. I'm sorry, they're about, I'll check them when I get there. I forget what they are. Cheapest kilo is going to be $9.75. That's going to be around spot after rebates. The kookaburras are about $33.75. Those got a little more expensive, but still about $32.75 after rebates. The kilo kook, $1,049 for the 2015. Not bad. You would take 30 bucks off if you had a good credit card. When I get to the credit cards, I'm going to show you something. Best deal on a 100-ounce lot, $29.95. That's going to put you at about $2,900 after rebates. That's going to put you about quarter over spot for the 1 ounce buffaloes there. Not bad. Let's see. Kilos are going for, I'm sorry, 10-ounce bars, $3.11 for Johnson Matthey. 10 bucks off with a good credit card. And 100-ounce bars are $29.50. That's going to be about 20. That's going to be about spot after rebate. I'd love to see you get one of these Englehards and then clean it up and tell me what you think. Very, very nice. Here's the BU peace dollars. So they are going for 36 a coin and about 35 after credit card rebates. So that's the other way. In the slab, in an MS64, they're going to be about 60, 65. BU in the tube are going to be about 34. So you could buy these, man. That's fine. They're going to be BU, but they could be MS60s. You know, they may not be 64s. They may be 65s. They may be anything. But BU should guarantee you a grade. Generally get you a grade over 60. Okay, and Morgans are a little more expensive. Cheapest platinum coin this morning is the koala at 10.45, about 10.15 after rebates. The Platinum Eagle, can we get a good deal on Platinum Eagles? Yeah, that's going to beat any deal at the dealer. And this is a random Platinum Eagle, 11.17, 31 bucks off. 33 bucks off would get you about 10.80 on a Platinum Eagle. If you collect those, don't stack them, collect them. Okay, like I told you, gold is cheap on eBay this morning, but we got to find a real deal. Have I hit my bottom price here? Why is it capping out at no? Okay, let's see if this Britannia is real. In stock, good seller, Liberty Coin, 267. You do the math on that, and you will be 750 off. You'll be about 259 for a 1/10 Britannia this morning. And if you want to check for Eagles, just scroll down or type Eagles into the header. Good price for 1/10. Cheapest 1/4 gold is going to be about 650. Let's get to a reasonable coin, about 653. So 20 bucks off would get you about 630 on 1/4 ounce gold. Again, if you want an eagle, just type it in there. And half ounce, cheapest half ounce gold on eBay. I don't believe that deal is real. Yeah, they're just leaving it up for whatever reason. So let's go to, let me stay away from these first spouse coins. So we go to the Philharmonic, 12.89, $33 off would put you about 12.56 on a half ounce gold Philharmonic. That puts you around 2,500 melt on that. Only about 50 bucks over spot. You can get a Panda for 25.33, about 24.60 or so. That'd be around spot for a 1 ounce Panda. And the commemoratives, how cheap can we get them? They are 618 this morning, about 600 after credit card rebates. In the pre-33 category, we still got this double eagle in the U.S. Mint slab, or the aftermarket slab, 2400. That'd be about 2375. I'm sorry, that'd be about 23.25. Is that real? I think that's under melt. Yeah, that's under melt on that slab double eagle. That's a good deal. If you want pre-33, look at the next highest one is $85 more. What's wrong with this deal? Okay, decent seller. Oh, $18 on the shipping, so 24.18. But 24.18, 24.18 times 0.97. If you have the credit cards I like, 23.45. Now this will be a 0.98, I believe. It is, I think it's 0.98 divided by pure gold, right? 0.98 gold content. Put you at about 23.93, about 40 over spot. I think it's 0.98. I'm not quite positive about that. All right, that's enough on the gold. Wow. Okay. Okie dokie. Here's some stuff in my store. If you'd like to buy something, ask me for a friend discount. And some stuff you may need at eBay. If you're doing eBay, I recommend using that Capital One Kicker deal. The 4 gets you 4% additional savings for something like a precious metals verifier or a shrink wrapper. And sponsors of the website that if you need something, go ahead and shop there. I would appreciate it. Okay, here's the Amex card with 3% cash back. Here's the PayPal card with 3% cash back. Now hold on, I want to show you that this PayPal card is the real deal. Okay, here I am on PayPal. This is my PayPal credit card earn page. And just want to prove to you what a great card this is. Both on eBay for 3% off for anything, and also off of eBay. Now, I know I told you guys I bought a new car 2 days ago. Well, they let me put the down payment on my credit card. I was like, yes, sir, I will do that. And look at this. I earned 2% on a $3,000 purchase. Sweet, huh? I almost fell out of my chair when that guy said I could pay with credit card. Okay, this is a $100 purchase. This was a kitty litter box on eBay, okay, and I linked that up with the Capital One 4% kicker, so I got 7% off on a kitty litter box. Now here's 2% off, it's a car wash. Here's 3% off on an iPhone I bought on eBay, and again, I linked that up with the Capital One 4% kicker. So you click through Capital One eBay kicker deal, then you pay through PayPal and default to your PayPal credit card, and you get 3% off. And it's just like the rewards just keep coming. So this 2% everywhere deal is going to go to 1.5, but it hasn't happened yet. And wow, look at that. Look at that deal right there. $60 on that. You know, a pretty good deal on that car as well. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you there. Let me get back and wrap up the video pretty quickly here. All right, let's see. Well, I still like the Prospectors. I like the Engelhard deal. Did it get cheaper? $318.70 for random Engelhard bars on Monument Metals. I like the 10 ounce. I like the 10 ounce Tudor Dragon. $325 for that. And oh, well, there's just a lot of good stuff in the picks of the day. These very good piece dollars, I think, are about. They're not 28 anymore. They used to be 28. Now they're $30. You might as well get the BU tube or the slabbed. Okay, and in the big Engelhard category, still in stock, $29.59, but I'd get that eBay deal over this one. And the Unibars are still there, and they're here are the coin shops I recommend on YouTube. And not quite as cheap as they used to be, but still pretty cheap. Thank you for the cups of coffee. I do appreciate you guys giving back here. And I love you guys too. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, supporting my work. And if you really want to do me a solid, try a free trial to newretirement.com. It's going to tell you where you stand in your retirement journey. You want to get to where I'm at right now. I am retired, still working a couple days a week, which I love, by the way, working part-time, but that's going to end. But you want to get where I'm at, but you don't want to get there at 66 and a half, okay? get your shit together and get planning where your money's at. And if you just got your money thrown into a 401k somewhere and some Yahoo is telling you what to do with it, and you lost uh, 10% of your money over the last couple of days. Get to planning your own retirement with this model here. I think you'll really appreciate it. All right, and I'm open for any questions you have about any of that. Okay, I like these tools and these spot deals. And here is the Walmart Capital One card. You know it's going away. People in the chat room are exploring alternatives. Get over to the chat room and see if you like what they're talking about there to keep your 5% back, or maybe get 6% back on Walmart. Okay, that's good stuff. That's good stuff if you're cheap like me. Here is the Capital One card with the kicker deal. If you have the Walmart card, they're going to send you a Capital One card, whether you want it or not. I already have one, so they're going to send me a second one. Okay, I don't want that. I got to call them. All right, and I don't know what they're paying for gold. And here is the chat room. I'm going to leave you. Sorry for the long video this morning. Just got a lot going on, but it's hard to do this stuff fast. I hope you appreciate it. If you do, throw me a Scooby snack. That would be a thumbs up. And get the video out there to more people. Tell your friends if they're paying too much, if they're only shopping at one dealer because some YouTube celebrity has told you to shop there. Shop everywhere and get the best deals. That's what we're doing here. And thank you to the community who is giving back to the community, letting me know about stuff, posting in the chat room. It is fantastic. This is where you want to be. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Well, maybe Monday. We'll have to see what I do tomorrow. And check out that car video if you want to know about my new Corolla Cross and how I chose between the hybrid versus the gas model versus the L model. You know me, I went cheap, but man, I saved like $14,000 doing it. So check that out. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.